What's going on, guys? I'm actually going to bring everything up in a minute. And I'm just going to show you what a just going to bring everything up. Alright, guys. So I'm on, and I'm actually trying to let me bring this music down like always. There we go. And I'm just trying out something a little bit different. Let me take this extra camera off. I always forget to take that extra camera off, especially after I broadcast a video game stream today. So got a little bit more comfortable, got on my work clothes, and just bringing up some here we go. Now I was trying to set up on my phone, but for some reason it wouldn't go through, right? So let me just go ahead and turn the camera. Just remind you of something I already did. I'm gonna actually be bringing it up. I didn't think I was disconnected. Give you guys some ideas of where I'm at right now with this drawing. Give me a second. Thanks, it came back up. So I'm gonna actually bring this picture up. I wanted to actually color the sky a little bit more. So while I'm waiting for that to come up, I'm actually just uncover it and just let you know what I've been working on. So this actually has been in process since. So this actually has been in process since I actually went ahead and let me move so you guys can see the mage. I'm gonna take this picture so you guys can actually see it. and every time I try to save it, it never saves. Oh well. So, as you guys remember from last time, this is I went ahead and redid it with color pencils. And what I'm actually doing is making the beach situation. But I wanted to get the sky. So I'm working on right now. And so what I'm actually working on is just making the sky darker. And I've done a lot of coloring. I was working on this mostly at work, where I was just between I work at a call center, so between calls I was working on it to try to get the coloring just right. And I think it was a chrome blue. That's a black. See, chrome blue. Because this is color pencil, what I'm trying to do is just heavily saturate the color. I like the feel of my marker and how my markers cover a little bit better. But fucking okay. So I hear that one of the problems that's happening in the world is, well, let's just say public officials, campaign managers just got indicted for money laundering. Gee, I wonder why he would have actually done that. Just bringing up my bag. I'll show you how great my bag is, but it has my work logo on it, so of course I don't want to bring that out. Yeah, but it looks like Joffrey may have a little bit of a problem in his hands. Be right back, guys. Just looking for my pencil sharpener. Don't know what the hell I did with it. Time to break out the good stuff. Had to blow my candle out. Alright, so as you can see, I got a little different bands of this, and I'm actually trying to protect. This is what I use. It's actually styrofoam, not that thin, but I already press heavy. And when you're working with color pencils, the oil from your hand can actually distort the color, and I'm just trying to protect that. This is also useful for when I am starting a drawing and I'm using a graphite. And even though I use mechanical pencils, the graphite still, it still can smear. And I hate the smeary drawing. That's why I got the light table that you guys see me use. So it looks like we may have some pressure going on in DC. And quite frankly, guys, this man is about to, this bubble that most people live in and they can't get used to, and a point of view that's outside of their own. And that's one of the things that I try to focus myself on, is actually working on things outside of my own bubble beliefs. That's why, oh God, as much as it disgusts me sometimes, I watch Fox News to see what points that they have about things. Now, if you've actually seen some of my subscriptions on my channel, you'll know some of the things that I'm subscribed to. From some of the craziest things to some of the benign things. And, well, quite frankly, I like getting different points of view. I know a lot of people don't, but I like getting points of view. I don't know, man. Just trying to finish this. I want to actually have this done by a good time tomorrow. Anybody's got plans for Halloween? You know, Christmas is coming up. I'm really starting to enjoy some of the better things in life. My kid is getting a little bit older, and now I'm starting to do a lot of stuff out for myself. This channel is an example of that. I can actually spend time focused on expressing myself, either drawing or early when I was doing video game playbacks on this. Now that I've gone to Twitch. And I may actually start bringing some video game playbacks back. Um, I know I just love the actual um, I don't know. I love being able to express myself. For those of you guys who don't know, I sometimes do editing of my video game playthroughs. And it's something that I may get back to. I've done some reviews of different things. I know I did the Hand of God Smite review recently, and you can find that on the channel in my review playlist. Thinking about encouraging doing more reviews, even old games that I've had or games that I've had for a while, just impressions of them. I don't know, just expressing my creativity. I've added poems on my channel. I'm just trying to get this banding going on. And just trying to make this a little bit better. And I don't know, I'm trying to draw palm trees. But the palm tree didn't turn out well, so I just left the tree and got a little coconut there. What I want to do is just make the sunset actually a little bit better, and I'm trying to put this in a way where it doesn't look like a 12-year-old colored it. Hell, since I've been drawing since I was 12. I guess I can say I started drawing the earliest. When I say that the earliest picture I have is October the 28th, 2000, October the 28th, 1998. Wow. I think I actually have that picture. As a matter of fact, let me bring it up on screen. I remember it fondly because it was a Gohan. Bringing it up, guys, now. I'm gonna bring it up for you guys to see it. Now, I've drawn other stuff before, but I think this is the first thing that I've actually done where I have evidence of it. I'm bringing it up, guys. And coloring the way I'm coloring it, it actually takes a lot of effort because what I'm trying to do is actually press the color pencils into the fiber. And it's a little bit tricky. You know, these are actually color pencils or royal color pencils. I know it's not Prismas. And I've tried some Prismas and it just wasn't my. I got used to using bad equipment. And so when I got the good equipment, I didn't effectively know how to use it. So this is my first dated piece of piece of art. I'm actually gonna throw it up in the corner. And I don't know if it's the app or it's just my connection, but the PlayStation app is acting funny today. Man, there's so much color that the paper is effectively becoming wax. And this is just gonna look awesome when I actually bring out the color pencils when I laminate it. Let me try this again, guys. Alright. Alright. There we go. October the 10th, 2000 and October 15th, 2000 and wow, I keep saying 2000. This is 98. I hit this when I was 16. Wow, that seems so long ago. So I'm literally pressing the color into it, and because of the friction, it's actually heating up the paper and just giving it a waxy shine. So out of all that coloring I did, this is the difference of it. This is where it started at, and that's where it started at. Now you can see the coloring. So yeah, just getting back to old number, as people like to call him, 45. I like to call him Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Even though I haven't watched an episode of it, I guess I can say I've watched 2 episodes of it. Somebody told me about it, that I've watched actually 2 episodes of it. And basically, the man is in trouble and he's scared. And he's a classic example of somebody that doesn't do self-reflection. Now, even though I'm a perfect being, I still do self-reflection. And sometimes I don't like the monster that I see inside of myself. And then I realize I may not be the hero that everybody wants, but I'm definitely that monster that they need. And it's gotten me into trouble. Not in a way of I've gotten in legal trouble about it, but I've alienated people because I'm so protective of the people I care about. But in the end, they know it's my for their well good. Now, what I've also want to say about the situation is, come on, who thought it was going to be different? The man is effectively a loser, and his only success is his success in selling his name that he is a winner, but he's a loser. And I kind of don't want the man to go, but I kind of do because he's unstable. But because of his incompetence, he keeps a lot of stuff from being undone because he doesn't know how to lead. I don't know. I'm thinking about expanding the channel and paying for some of my music, but it's got to be that one killer sound, because license free music is not cheap. And so I may actually have to sell one of my drawings to get that license free music, which isn't that bad because my drawings are awesome. And I'm just trying to do a pass of the original color. I'm gonna probably go back over this with actually a white color. One of the things that I enjoy about what I did with this picture, I heard some mixed criticism, is that I actually have the vanishing point of the sunlight. I like the idea. It was me trying something different. I'm actually going to be a little bit more active on my Patreon page. I update my social media. I update my Facebook for the page, the Crimson 60620 PS4 Gaming. And of course, I'm always streaming on Twitch. And now I'm updating my drawing streamings to YouTube. But what I want to actually do is start updating my patrons. Now I actually have none, but that's okay. I will welcome anybody who would enjoy to be one of my patrons. This does take a lot of coloring, guys, and it's heavy and it's taking a lot of effort. And this is a lot different from the original picture that I had before, where the young lady was just a model in the fashion Fashion Nova website. But I put my own little spin on it. I know there's a couple of video games that's coming out that I want to get. I'm disappointed to hear that one of my favorite racing games of all time, the series has actually turned to just a horrible game as far as what it actually has become now. And Gran Turismo Sport, it doesn't have the content like the original Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo. So, a little story about Gran Turismo. I never had Gran Turismo 1. I played 2. And to be honest with you guys, I think I learned how to drive from playing Gran Turismo. Especially Gran Turismo 3. Some of the things that you had to learn in the game because it was actually a real life driving simulator. And it actually 2 was good because I actually started doing a lot of the circuit races, and I actually here's the funniest part. It was a car in 2 where it was a rally car, but it had the highest horsepower, and that horsepower was amazing for winning any other round. Even though it was a rally car, you got slick tires with it, and oh my god, it had so much power and it handled amazingly. And the thing about it, when you play with that car, you can actually win any race with it. Now, I actually went on and proceeded to do Gran Turismo 3, and that was even more fun, more entertainment. And just switching up the color again for the other band. Man, it was one of those games where back before my daughter required, she was a kid and she actually did require some attention, but it was that awkward stage where, where kids kind of require attention, but they kind of don't. So I would do endurance races, and those endurance races were just awesome. And it was just so much fun playing that game. Uh, and I'm disappointed to hear that there's no career mode. There's no career mode with the Gran Turismo Sport, which that was the main reason why I got into the game, the career mode and the licenses. And I know you can actually be certified with the game for certain things and your racing time is kept. But damn it, if I didn't enjoy that game playing mostly by myself. And yeah, you can get in and play with other people, couch co-op, but or couch console. But damn it, it was so much fun actually playing that game in that career mode. And I guess you could have saw it happening, especially when you hit what was that 5 prologue and they broke the game down in so many sections. And I guess that's where it really started. But man, deliver me from those times where the games or our games were actually just fun and meant to be fun. I mean, like, oh my goodness, it was, I don't know. I'm getting a little hesitant because nowadays it's no single player games anymore, especially with, for instance, I bought Horizon Zero Dawn, or I had it bought for me, and it's a great game. I've played it a little bit on the channel. I played it a little bit off the channel, but it's just a great game. Another game, and maybe because I'm older now with a lot of responsibilities, as far as no real good free time for fun gaming for fun. I'm trying to bring you guys videos. I'm trying to create. I'm trying to draw. But the Ezio collection, oh my god, that was an awesome game, and I never really finished Revelations, but Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, those were my favorite games of the last generations, or one of my favorite games of the last generation. Um, as you guys see me, I do a lot of Kingdom Hearts, and I'm kind of debating on that Kingdom Hearts Rechaining Memories, because it's a difference in the game, and I want to play it for story, but the difference in the game is, oh my god, I just want to get into two, and I think that's a decision that I'm gonna weigh on. By the time by the time comes up this Sunday, I'm gonna probably throw another hour on Kingdom Hearts Retrain the Memory, and probably just go full force into Kingdom Hearts 2. Um, because I just love that game. That game is one of my favorite games. And I don't know. This is like a lot of my games that I get and I enjoy. I want to get Senua's Sacrifice because uh, even though I didn't play the game, I actually watched the movie and enjoyed the Hellblade, the Heavenly Sword. Wow. And even though it's not a direct sequel, and even though it's completely different actresses and different cast and things of that nature, I really enjoy that game. It's just one of those games where it's it's just enjoyable. And I think I'm becoming obsessed with completing this drawing. It's just one of those things where I have to make sure that I do. After I finish the sky, I'm actually gonna go work on the. I'm actually gonna work on the beach and the sand. This particular drawing, when I did the devil in a blue dress, that's what I call the marker version. I completed it, and it wasn't that bad. It took me a while because I started to run out of blue. But for this one, this is different. I'm actually taking my time to color it, even though it looks as if I'm coloring it fast. I'm actually taking my time to enjoy the way the color pencils actually create the different colors. So I'm gonna hop off in a little bit, guys. Just want to actually show you guys the steps that I'm taking to make sure that I get this taken care of, and hopefully you guys will see it up on the webpage where on the Lone Sage Art at Etsy webpage. As for you guys, I do want to say good night, and you'll probably catch me drawing sometime soon. Peace.